All right, we got a full lineup of some good-looking gentlemen here today. That's awesome. How's everybody doing?
Good. How you doing?
Can't complain. No one listens anyway.
It doesn't rain for like a whole month here, and then it rains like the last 24 hours. It's crazy.
Yeah. It's been pretty bad here too.
Remnants of the tropical storm. Just decided to put it in park for a little while.
Exactly. Hope everybody out there who's getting hit by that is okay. So we have these two wonderful gentlemen on because they have some news about a beautiful charity that they are doing. Well, that Dave, you do every year, right?
Yeah, this is our fourth year. Yeah, and Todd helps a lot with this. The graphics, he does a great job. And
awesome.
It's our fourth year. Yeah, so we got so many great vendors and artisans that donate, and turns into people will donate money for the good cause. So
that's awesome. Plus, they get a chance to win some amazing prizes. So
yeah, all it takes is $5. I know last year I was on the show and we were trying to get everybody that was in to donate at least $5 just to get a drawing, and we got a lot of people that just donate $5. You could donate more, but all it takes is one entry. And
well, that's fantastic, guys. So where would we find the information? Would it be on your guys' pages on Instagram?
Yes.
Yeah. So you can go to my website, takecareman.com, and at the very top of the page is going to be a link to this contest. And one of the most important things before you go there to remember is when you go and click to donate, you need to put wet shaving in the comments, along with some contact info, right, Dave?
Yeah, correct. Yeah, it's easier if you win. Yeah, for me to get a hold of you.
Okay. That way we know to be in the wet shaving part of the drawing, which we'll do next Saturday or this coming Saturday?
Friday. Friday night.
Coming Friday. Okay.
What's the?
Yeah, so we'll take donations all the way up till Wednesday, and then we'll have a live draw on Friday.
Awesome. Okay. What was I going to say? So, for the information, do you want like our name and, or do you want our Instagram tag? Like, how would that work?
Anything really that I could get a hold of you. Just don't put anonymous or don't put no name.
Fair enough.
So we could just get a hold of you. It's easier to put like whatever you want to put contact, like Instagram or Facebook or Reddit or whatever, just so I could get a hold of you. It's great getting a hold of everybody, but we got like 20 drawings, so we have to get a hold of 20 people all together. So
wow. Okay, guys. So everybody, whoever's here, like if you can't donate, but I strongly suggest you do, not only for the prizes, but for helping the cause, because it's to raise awareness or to raise money for children's cancer research or something, right?
Yes. The story goes, my wife, best friend's daughter died of cancer. I think it was about 6 years ago. And so my wife started this, and there's a great. She started this, and so I decided, well, how can I get the West Shaving community in? And so I just said, well, why don't I just ask some of the vendors and artisans if they want to donate, and then I'll sell raffle tickets. And I probably told the story before, but the first story I remember, the razor company, the very first email I sent out, Jason sent back. I asked for a donation, and like 10 minutes later, Jason sent me a letter back and said, I'll donate $100. And always remember that. Because I didn't expect anything. I maybe expect a free shipping, free, maybe a $10 or discount or something. And then from there, it took off. And there's so many artisans that are very happy to donate. I think we have Pastor's Pharmacy donated $200 this year. Top of the chain donated $250.
Wow.
Jason donated $100 again. But they're all if you look at that link, they're all located, each one, Summer Break Soap did a lot. So some of these people are like, yeah, I can't wait to donate this year. So they're really happy about it. So, in exchange, it's a win-win for everybody because, the artisans are happy to donate. There's so many prizes out there that people could win. And, it goes for a good cause. Nobody likes cancer, and, children's cancer is about the worst.
Exactly. Well, also everybody out there, please share, spread the word, put in your stories, do a post, call a friend. Dare I say, write a letter? I mean, that probably is not going to happen, but I mean, it is possible. Someone might write a letter to somebody. Get it out there. Get awareness about it going on, because let's make it huge. Let's.
And they tie a lot of bicycle into this. It's like we do like 100-mile challenge. Me and my wife both do for the month of September. So if any bike enthusiasts is out there, I have this really cool shoulder shirt that I'd be happy to send to somebody.
All right.
For the first person that donates, if they could donate $100, they would get 20 entries. If they know anybody, this is a really cool, one-of-a-kind shirt. They're made kind of large. So if I see $100 donations, say I saw this on the Razor Company live video, or anybody says it, I'll send it to them right away, and they could have this shirt. Plus, they could have 23 entries also.
Wow, that's amazing.
Nice. It's a legitimate cyclist shirt. So it's got places for like the water bottles and all that kind of stuff. And like isn't it, Dave? It's like a legit, like what the guys ride when they're riding in bike races.
So we have if they could do that, that'd be great. So just whatever anybody could donate. Like I said, all it takes is $5. We're up to about 1,400 right now. I like to get. My goal is to get what the vendors donate, and that's about 2,200.
All right.
That's usually my goal every year. I figure that's what we owe the vendors. If they donate 2,200, that's what I like to people get to donate. So. That's more. You can't undo it. I understand. I mean, the times are tough. But if you want to take a chance and like $5 or more, we have like a wheel. I put everybody's name on a wheel, and we spin it for each prize, and then the winner is I get with them and they get their prize.
Nice. Ken, the Vintage Head Shaver, said a friend of my brother-in-law lost his 9-year-old son to childhood cancer, so I'm very appreciative you do this.
Yeah. There's a good story about Sophia when you click on to the donation page that my wife wrote, and she, there's really, really nice donation, really nice information about her, and it's sad.
Yes.
But my wife is pretty dedicated. My wife makes these rocks, these real pretty rocks, and she sells them. Here's like one she made for me. When I read my paper, it's like a paperweight.
That's cool.
I think we gave Todd one, and she takes all the money, all the time she does to make these rocks. She donates to the fund also.
Oh, wow.
So I think she's raised over like $2,000 just making rocks and selling them. Not really selling them, but giving them to the cancer research. So.
That's amazing. Your wife's an amazing woman. That's amazing.
Yeah, she really enjoys it, and I try to tie the shaving community. A lot of times, wives are, "What are you doing? You're spending too much here and there," but she understands, and it's a good cause, and it makes her happy about it, and so yeah.
Sure, that's awesome. I completely forgot. JMac, what are you shaving with today, brother?
What am I shaving with? I am going with this banger. American Vintage.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful.
Oh, so good. And get a brush soap in here. Gonna go with my I'm gonna get the horsey up, right side up, the trot.
Beautiful.
With the T1 Manchurian, and I think I'm gonna use an IBC shavette that kind of fits the colors scheme, I think. So.
Oh, very nice, very nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. I actually had switched up what I was going to use from yesterday. So I'm using, because there's a huge restock coming in today, be available today, of the Mallard soaps. This is the Passion Fruit Mousse from
Ooh.
Eon Skincare. Fantastic sweet scent. And I'll be using my new 3D printed TRC jack-o'-lantern brush handle.
Nice.
Really, really nice. And I will also be using my level 2 stainless steel TRC stainless. Also, guys, heads up on the titaniums will be coming very, very soon. I know I keep saying this, but it's going to happen. They are coming very soon. They're just in the tumbled process, and then they will be shipped out and ready to go.
Yeah, sweet.
So, Todd, you take care of the, I guess, all the designing of the promotion.
Yeah. To be clear, I'm not a graphic designer. I just know a little bit more about social media than Dave does. That's about all that qualifies me. So apologies to the artisans in terms of displaying their logos and all those kinds of things. But yeah, if you look on my Instagram or on my webpage, you'll see the logos of all the artisans. And if you scroll down below the donation, you'll see all 20 prize packages. So they're all listed there, along with links to the artisans to go and look at their pages, see the different products that they that they offer, and there's some great ones on there. And one of the reasons we always mention the contact info is because pretty much all of each of the years we've had to really work to find people. So be sure you put if you're not on social media and don't have social media information, put a phone number down there where we can send you a text.
Yeah.
Get in touch with you. And like, Dave was saying earlier, and that you all were sharing, if you, don't have the money to do the donation, at least reshare the post on, right? And that's helpful just to get the word out. But, once again, the way is amazing, right? Like you just ask, hey, this is what we're doing. They realize it's a good thing. And artisans and vendors are generous and just do amazing donations every year. And then the website community supports those fundraisers, and it's a really unique community. I've been a lot of online, a lot of hobby communities, and website is certainly unique in terms of the level of generosity you see among vendors, artisans, and the hobby.
Yeah, it's a special kind of community. Like I agree with you. I've been in a couple communities also, and I don't think I've ever seen one that's as generous and as helping and ready to support you and at the drop of a hat.
Yeah, I would agree too. Yeah, I'm in quite a few different hobby communities, and none are like the wet shaving community at all.
And also, I'd like to say something about Todd. His Take Care Man is a very helpful organization too. If anybody has a chance to go on there and just visit his site, we all have problems, and I think one of the Never Alone promotion is very good. But Todd will answer any questions if you have, and just he's just a very nice person that will talk to you and help you out if you have any problems. So, great question.
That is the word on the street. Everybody, Todd Take Care Man he lives by the name. He's looking out for men's mental health, and it's a wonderful thing. It's a great thing. Thank you, Todd, for what you do, dude. Appreciate you, man.
Well, congratulations to you two guys and to Jason for the successful fourth year of the Alone, right?
Yeah,
it was the fourth. That's amazing. Appreciate the work y'all do. I think I was originally scheduled to join y'all on the live the day of the release, and I got COVID, so had to cancel on that one. But yeah, men's mental health's near and dear to my heart, and it's wild. Andy and I haven't recorded a podcast in a while. We just on two different sides of the pond. It's hard to coordinate, but I still get comments regularly from people that watch past episodes and ask questions, which is great. So yeah, it's certainly something that we don't need to lose focus of and keep attention on, because men's mental health is not talked about enough or taken seriously. I appreciate folks like Jason, who are willing to support projects will raise awareness, and even putting like the crisis line numbers on those, getting that information out is so important. So I already shaved this morning. I shaved with Noble Otter Plunder. I don't know if anybody's ever used it.
Oh, yes, that's a nice one.
Yeah, it's like a smoky bay rum. It's a very different bay rum than any other bay rum you're going to use.
It is definitely. I'm not a huge bay rum guy, but that one smells really nice.
So I'm going to shave later. I'm not going to shave right now, but I'll show you what I'm going to shave with. And one of the things I'm going to shave with is what you could get from one of the prize packages, and it came from the Ohio Shave Meetup. This is they have a kind of Ohio State theme.
Oh, nice.
It's in Columbus, and this is from Shannon Shope, and then this is a Buckeye from Spearhead Shaving.
Oh, nice.
So they gave this at the Ohio Meetup this year, and Jim was nice enough to give me an extra bag that I could put on one of the prize packages. And then for my brush today, I've got one of these Never Alone brushes.
Beautiful.
Oh, beauty.
They were really nice, and I'll tell you what, I just got the brush, and I opened the package, and the stuff they gave with it was fantastic. I mean, there was a sleeve of graphics, and it was just a very nice surprise. I think I knew that you guys were going to put it out, but just to see it was really nice. And I love the brush, and it was a great cause and a good thing to buy. So.
Oh, for sure. I mean, and this is the biggest year ever. We had tons of.
I was meant to sell this year.
Yeah,
the amount of stuff we sold. The amount of the project has really grown, from day one, year one, to what it is now, and it just seems like it. We put more stuff out every year, and every year people come out in droves, and there's more people talking about it now, and there's more people opening up, and living the spirit of the project, which is really nice to see, right? It's one thing to support the project, but it's another thing to, be so impacted that the people are actually being vulnerable and reaching out to people and talking to people, which is what the whole point of Never Alone was all about. So it's really good to see.
Yeah, it's all about the shaving community, like you said, is fantastic. I mean, I meet some of the nicest people. I go to Maggart's this year. I've been there 2 years, and I even met Jason I stopped by and saw him at his shop.
Oh, nice.
And all the people, even at the Ohio meetup, it's just a day that you enjoy talking to people, interests of shaving and also interests about life, and one of the nicest persons is Mark from the Monday Morning Mailbag.
Oh, yeah, great guy.
He's such a fantastic person.
He is.
He's helped a lot. But just everybody is so nice, and you ask a question, even if you put on anything, you'll get like 20 response for just to answer, to help you out. And it's one of the, maybe cost my walls a little bit in these last 7 years, but you meet so many nice people, just like I met Todd, and you just meet these people and you have them friends for the rest of your life.
It's true. So, exactly what they are. They're lifelong friends, and honestly,
it's like an extended family.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went the opportunity thanks to a bunch of super cool, generous people. They all chipped in and got my butt up to Toronto, Canada there this summer for a meetup. So I got to meet Carlos and got to eat at his parents' house and hang out with Ken, Jason, a bunch of the Michigan crew, a bunch of the Canadian lads. It was a surreal weekend. It was probably one of the best weekends I've ever had, I think. And yeah, and it was crazy because it's literally like you just said. Like it's like I've known a lot of these guys for years, including some of the Canadian crowd. Like I've been involved in Canadian white shaving for 10 years, so I've known some of those guys for the better part of 10 years, and you finally get to meet them in person, and it's just like their online persona, right? It's them, which was really cool. It doesn't feel weird or anything. It's just like, hey man, how's it going? Like, yeah, it's crazy.
That's the thing that you take away from meeting these people. It's like you've been talking to them for a while, or seeing them, or even just seeing their content. When you actually meet them, there's like zero awkwardness. you're like, hey, how's it going? Like I've known you for 25 years.
Yeah.
And it's another thing, like the amount of trust. Like at some of these meetups, like vendors even in Toronto, like they brought a bunch of their stuff. Like Caleb from Aylesworth brought, Spot Prince brought, Jason bought a bunch of stuff to give away. Virtual Shaving had a bunch of brushes on his table, and it's just like these are people you've just met, like a bunch of them, and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna go outside or I'm gonna go to the bathroom. There's no worry that something's gonna happen. Somebody's gonna grab something and be like, oh, look what I got. It's the beyond the furthest thing. Like, and I've seen this happen. I mean, I do it. Like you'll get an invoice for somebody. Hey man, you forgot to put the knot in there, or you forgot to add this. Like, hey, you missed out on that. Like they're just I don't know what it is. It's just a group of people are fantastic.
That they are.
Yeah, I would say I would encourage anybody that's never been to a meetup to go.
Yeah,
because it'll take just the whole experience of the hobby and meeting people online level. And yeah, there's usually pretty sweet piff tables there where people giving stuff away that they don't want anymore, or drawings. One I went to, I came back with armloads of stuff, only half of which I paid for because the rest were giveaways, or things like that. Yeah.
Oh yeah. The Canadian one, and there will be one, guys. I don't know if you how close you are to Canada, but we will be doing one on November the 9th. TRC will be in the house there. Spot Prince will be there. Caleb will be there. Ritual Shaving will be there. And last year, Peter Charkalis came from A&E, and he brought a bunch of stuff to give away. And he said that he's going to come to the next one, so we'll see. But I mean, it's amazing how something that went from the first one I did was 8 gentlemen, and we all just literally sat around a table, had a laugh, stayed there from, I think it started at noon, and we left at 12:30 in the morning. It was like 12 hours where people were there for. It was crazy. And then it started off, it was 8 people. Then the next one was like 11 people. And then I did a third one and went up to like 16, almost 20. I was like, wow, the last one we hit over 30 people there. I was pretty impressed for the Canadian meetup. So we're going to try and top it this year again.
Yeah, there was a lot of people there. It was crazy.
It was a blast for sure.
It's kind of like what we do at the Bio meetup. It started with about like maybe 10 people, and now we're up to about 50.
That's amazing.
They moved it to a culinary knife place in a really beautiful location. Actually, the place sells wet shaving products too.
Oh, I saw that.
So River Edge Culinary. We enjoy it. So
I saw that Dave Lair, the indie shaver, he posted a bunch of pictures, and I was like, wow, that looked like a lot of fun. I'm telling you, I've gone to quite a few, and I will try my hardest next year to make it to the Ohio one, because it's a whole different group of people, you know what I mean, that I get to meet. I've been to Idaho, I've been to the Michigan meetups, Canadian meetup. I've never really traveled a lot. Since I started wet shaving, I've been to, I think, like 5 new states now, just hanging out with friends. So, yeah, I will definitely try my best to make it to the Ohio one.
Yeah, you're just a regular road hammer now.
I am. It's ridiculous.
Where do you live at?
I'm in Brampton, Ontario.
Okay.
So about 4.5 hours from Michigan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. One other note about the fundraiser and giveaway is this 4th year, as Dave said earlier, and each year, once artisans and vendors see the initial promotion we put out there and the number of people that have already said they'll donate, sometimes artisans or vendors, we don't know, there's new ones we don't know about, or they missed the initial email or message that was sent out. And there's always people wanting to get in on it. So that's really cool to see. So it's not just the people you ask, but other people just volunteering to throw a prize package within the giveaway. And with 20 total prize packages, the value is over like $2,200, total. There's great stuff to be there. My favorite, when I ever enter these kind of get the gift certificates because that gives you a lot of flexibility in what you can get. And there's some great ones that, as Dave mentioned earlier, vendors like Top of the Chain, Pastors, Maggards, the Razor Company, and then a ton of artisans out there. Lots of options of stuff.
Yeah.
I was able to
Sorry.
I was able to get Mo from grooming department to donate this year.
Wow.
Yeah, I told him, I said, well, you're, one of my top 10 artisans out there, and it'd be really nice to have it. He sent me a nice box of shaving stuff to pass out. So,
Sweet.
yeah. So, but yeah, you'd be amazed at how the people just are so nice. So,
You can't go wrong. It's amazing stuff.
yeah, I'm not sure what's on his. I think it's listed on one of the prizes that he donated. So, but yeah, all of them are. I just can't wait till Friday. It's like a celebration day, Friday, of everybody. We get to pick the winner. So
there you go.
It's
Dave, isn't Mark Zerati going to join us on that live?
Yes. Yeah, he's going to join us Friday, and he'll be there. He's a fantastic guy. He's a lot more charismatic than we are. So,
if you've ever watched the Monday Morning Mailbag, you know that Mark, like a charming guy, and, way more interesting than Dave and I are. To the extent it's been a party the 3 previous years, I'm sure Mark's going to elevate it quite a bit. And by the way, one of the prizes in prize package number 20 at the bottom is a custom cartoon from him. So if you've ever watched the show Monday Morning,
cool.
Does the George? I think the website's georgetoon.com. He has this character he draws, George. And last year I got one in the mail. He was just thanking me for being a part of putting together the fundraiser. He sent one out to me. And so anyway, that's one of the prize packages. You can get a custom cartoon drawing from him.
That's awesome.
Sweet.
I'm telling you, listen, he is one of the most genuine people. Like what you see on YouTube, you see the way he talks, the way he acts. When you meet him in person, he's even more energetic. I didn't think it was possible. I mean, I'm just waiting for the man to explode about how, because he comes, and you know what's amazing? I met him the first year, and you're talking about a year, you comment on a YouTube video and he always comments back or says something back, but met him the first time and then again the second time, as soon as he walked, he's like, Carlos, how's it going? I was like, he remembered my name. I was like, this guy's too much. No, he is a stellar gent.
Nice.
Yeah, he's a really nice guy. He comes right up to you and he's ready for action. He wants pictures. He's just a stellar dude. So I'm so glad you guys got him on. And that'll be what time on Friday?
8 o'clock Friday, coming up this Friday.
Friday evening?
Yeah.
Yeah, Eastern time. Sorry about that.
Yeah, Friday.
We'll be live. It'll be on Take Care Man.
On my Instagram.
And we'll be doing the draw. My wife will be there, so she's not shy, but she'll be there. And she was supposed to be there this morning, but 2 weeks ago she was going to be on and tell her story, but she had to go to a craft show with her daughter today, so she couldn't be here. So, but she's kind of shy, but she'll be there, and she's the whole person behind it. So.
Yeah, well, she's got to tell the story. It's nothing better than hearing it right from her.
I said I can tell her, but she said okay. So
nice. Today also, I forgot to mention, we are giving away, Jason is giving away a custom brush.
Ooh.
So keep your eyes out for that. And if you do win, just saying, you can always get the matching bowls. So those and there's over 50 different custom colorways you can get for this. So keep an eye out for that. It's a great value. I think they're like $10, but what a great deal. I mean, you get yourself a knot, glue it in there, and fantastic stuff.
Bob's your uncle.
Sure. Well, no, that's, I've donated, I've participated in the raffle every year I've been in here since I've heard of it. But it's an amazing thing you guys do, raising a lot of money for a beautiful cause. Awesome. And to people who joined late, go to Todd's. I think on my square you're down here in this angle. On my screen, go to his Instagram page, and there will be, or his website. Sorry, Todd, takecareman.com.
That's
Just
it.
takecareman.com, right?
Yep.
Takecareman.com, and there will be a link to donate for cancer research for children, and there's tons of prizes you guys can win. And yeah, but make sure when you donate to put in wet shaving and some form that people can contact you. You know, put your tag and then put Instagram, put your phone number, put your name, but don't just go there and say, "Hey, my name's Bob. Here's my money," because there's going to be no way to contact you if you do win.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you're like me and you have more wet shaving stuff than you know what to do with, I know nobody else is in that boat, but if you're that way, what you can do is you can think of a friend you've made in the community, make a donation, but then put their name and contact information down in the notes, and if they win, nice surprise for them.
There you go.
Definitely.
Also, too, you could. I have some stuff on Facebook, and Shave Dad has been really great to promote it. So you could go on their page. Jerry is a really great guy. He helps. And then on Reddit, they've been tagging it at the top of the wet shaving community. And then, so yeah, most of those you could get a hold of. I kind of try. I'll be probably posting every day on each one of those, just to remind people of countdown. So
yeah, because guys, the drawings will end after Wednesday.
Well, Wednesday probably I'll make it the last day. I got to put together all the the will for everything. Takes a little time, but Wednesday. If you want to do Thursday, that's fine. But just the cut is Wednesday. Just like to reach that goal of like 2,200. We're about 75% there, so
nice,
getting close.
Well, guys, also share it any way you can on all your social medias. Tell friends, because not only just for the wet shaving, like even if they're not wet shavers, just donate for the sake of donating. And you know what? They can always put your information under their donation. Gives you a better chance to win something if you do want something.
Yeah.
Yep.
But other than that, just donate, because it's an amazing cause. I mean, children's cancer, it's a no-brainer.
I mean, Razor Company, if you want their gift certificate, you don't have to be a wet shaver. They have other stuff you could buy there.
100%.
They have
perfumes.
they have soap. I mean, a lot of these places, if you're not a wet shaver, your sister might be a wet shaver. It might not be a wet shaver. If she wins a prize package, she give it to you, or they could make some. They could get a gift card and buy whatever they want. So so anything that they could do, like I said, all it takes is $5. It was amazing last year. All the people that after this show that just donated $5. We must have got like 20 people.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah.
It's just I mean, if every wet shaver donated $5, it'd be like crazy how much we'd make, but we would not make, but how much we would raise.
Yeah. I'm telling
you. So
after this, we'll be promoting. Everybody will be promoting, and I'm sure everybody here. Oh, geez, Nikki, man, you've been here the whole show, and now you're asking where to make the donation. Oh,
Nikki,
takecareman.com. And then make sure, and I'm gonna go over it again, Nick. Ears up, buddy. And you also have to. I just came back in. Okay, fair enough. I'll let it go, Nick.
You're good here, Nikki.
Yeah. And then make sure you put some contact information for anything that you can for when you make your donation, so they know how to contact you.
Yeah, they could go on the Shave Dad. They go on the Shave Dad page too on Facebook if they have Facebook. Awesome. Nice. They're but those are probably, and then Reddit has a link too. So
yeah, it's literally everywhere, and just be on Instagram and check out stories, because it's going to be lit up, I imagine.
Yeah. Hopefully, my wife will say, every time I have a good day like this, she goes, "You got a lot of donations." So she'll be like, because she gets the alerts and she sends them to me, and she goes, "Damn, you did good today." So
yes. So be ready because Dave's gonna go live every day from here on out till it's done to raise awareness. That's
I don't know
it.
about that.
And each day he will be wearing less clothing. So stay
Yeah.
tuned. Stay tuned.
Any football fans out there, if you're a Ohio State fan, you know, I'm about the biggest Ohio State fan there is. So.
Nice.
And if you're a Michigan fan, you can donate
Oh,
and put that in the comments just to aggravate Dave. That would
There you go. Where are you located, Todd?
I'm where they play real football in the Southeast, the SEC conference. Down here in Tennessee, out the LSU, where real men they play football.
Oh, I understand. We're
None
over
of
here.
that stuff they play in the rest of the country, but
Nice. We're over here in Canada.
I'm in a place we're proud of our college team, Ohio State and Cincinnati, but we're not proud of our pro team in the Bengals. So we're
Wow.
they kind of make.
Look at all the Michigan guys yelling, "Go Blue!" Well, no, I mean we're in Canada. We have that fake football, the CFL, with rugby-sized football and an extra 10 yards because we're a fan of running.
Well, I love the highly creative name of your trophy, the Grey Cup, right? Like what? It's gray. Like why are we
gray? We'll just call it the Grey Cup. I don't know.
Go Argos, go.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a big difference between the two football leagues. That's for sure. But it's you wouldn't believe the NFL is huge here. Like it is like crazy to the fact that the Buffalo Bills play one game a year in the Toronto Stadium so that Canadians can get the but they don't get the real thing. There's no tailgating like they properly do in the States. You guys go all out.
Are there?
Yeah, they do.
In Major League Baseball, is there any other Canadian teams besides Toronto and Montreal?
No, Montreal's gone. So it's just
okay.
Montreal's been gone.
It seems like it's time for the NFL to get a Canadian team. I mean,
just one.
Yeah.
Just one.
Yeah, they talk about going to London and England and every place else. Why don't they go to Canada?
You're right.
Maybe the CFL doesn't want it. So
yeah, I mean, but it still would just be the one team. People would still watch the CFL.
Oh yeah.
You touch to a diehard Canadian CFL fan, you better watch it because them boys they're just as serious as the NFL lovers. Like, you start talking some smack.
It's funny you mention that because I seen a short, just on like a reel the other day, and it was a football player. Oh shoot, I can't think of his name right now, but he was talking about the CFL. Actually, the CFL has a lot of respect amongst the NFL players because it's just a harder market up here. Like a way smaller player base, but they do get a lot of respect up here from their NFL counterparts. Like and there's NFL players that look forward to maybe if they don't quite cut it for the NFL anymore, they look forward to coming up and playing in the CFL and we got a ton of American players, right?
Sure. So, I mean, the slogan, isn't it? The CFL will take your leftovers.
Yeah.
No, I know, but it just it is harder because I think they literally make about as much as a gas station attendant. And they kill themselves. Like they're breaking their bodies for the money. They're not making NFL dollars, but
no,
they love but they do it more for the sport. They love it. Right?
Well,
so.
if we can have a hockey team in Nashville, you could have an NFL team in Saskatoon.
That's
surely,
I'm talking about. No, yeah, I mean the best. I mean, I'm sure it would still sell out in Saskatoon, but if anything. And I know all the Canadians are going to yell at me, but Toronto is the place to have your.
Yeah. Here we go again,
dude. It's just because out of literally we have about I think a third of the population in Toronto alone.
Yeah.
So, yeah. No, it's it'll be. I mean, that's more than likely that's where it'll go because that's just the way it is.
Sorry. All I heard there was another upper Canadian going on about how important Toronto is to the rest of the country.
Hey, I'll tell you what though, I wouldn't want to even drive down there because it's horrible. The traffic is god awful over here. I'd much rather it be somewhere further away so that way you can get to it easier.
Yeah, fair point.
We have a vacation coming up in next June to Fort Erie, which is close to Buffalo.
Yep.
And we decided to go a little different than go to the beach, and we wanted to go by lake. And we were going to take a trip up to see a Toronto baseball game, and unfortunately, they don't play that week we're there. They're off for like 10 days. So then I started thinking. I said, well, let's hope maybe I get to go see a CFL game at Hamilton, because that's not too far away.
No.
Because I think they start playing in early June, don't they? Isn't your season around there?
Yeah.
And I was looking at tickets, and they're really not that expensive at all for a CFL game. I mean, it's like $20, $30 for a ticket.
Yep.
So I think it's only about maybe 40 minutes to Hamilton from that area. And
Yeah, you should definitely check it out. I mean, in Hamilton, I'm going to forewarn you, it has a smell.
Okay, good morning.
Because it's the iron working city of Ontario. So you'll definitely get the whiff of metal for sure when you're in there.
I'll tell my grandchildren. They'll say, "What's that smell, Grandpa?"
Yeah, that's steel. Prediction on UGA versus Bama tonight, Todd.
Yeah, I don't know if he wants with the spread or just a straight up, but
straight up.
Despite the fact I have 2 degrees from the University of Alabama, I say Georgia's probably going to take this one.
Oh, wow. Okay.
This point, Ohio State's playing. That's all I care about. So just kidding. They play the same times.
No, that's that's pretty cool. Now I gotta warn you, Dave, because it's cheap tickets, but a hot dog is gonna be like $47, I bet, because I don't know, they literally rob us, like, man.
Yeah, but that's 47 Canadians. That's like 6 Americans.
Yeah, you're good. That's true. So like,
can you get cheese curds at a CFL game? Like if
if it's in Canada, I bet my life that you can.
Probably.
I bet my life. You at least can get a poutine. So if you tell them, hey, don't put the cheese curds in the poutine, just give it to me in a bag. I'm sure they'll finagle a way to help you out.
Probably, yeah.
All right, let me see how many people are in here so we can do a count. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Great. Now I'm craving poutine. Thanks, Todd.
I assume there's breakfast poutines, right? You got put sausage on there and a little gravy or something.
Who puts labels on when food can be eaten? I've never understood. Listen,
I agree. I'm a pancakes at night guy, like waffle.
Sure, I'm a cereal. I eat more cereal, I'd say, past 8 p.m. than I do ever beforehand. I mean, that's what I get the craving for.
Yep.
Also, my good friend Ken, he enjoys his crunchy cereals also.
Nice.
So I got 24 people. It's showing the names here. So Todd or Dave, somebody want to give me a number between 1 and 24? Up to you, whoever wants to.
Go ahead, Dave.
Okay, let's go number 1.
Ooh. Number 1.
Making it easy.
Well, that's Jason, so you got to pick another one.
Okay, let's go 5 for all it takes is $5 to donate the.
That's going to Harry, W.H. Day Jr. Harry, congratulations. You won a brush handle, TRC brush handle. That's awesome. Yeah, they are gorgeous.
That was neat. Those are neat.
Yeah, I mean, it's really, and then Jason's putting in the coins in them. So they're really cool. I put a knot in this one. They will be, he's waiting for a shipment of knots. Then he will offer full brushes. Right now it's just handles, but he will be offering full. And he just put out, I know he put out this bad boy for Halloween, but he also put out a skull one. Looks really cool for the skull on the top of it. Yes, biscuits and gravy for dinner all day long, Dave. Damn, yes.
You speak of my life.
I mean, dinner, I'd have biscuits and gravy any time of the day. One of my most favorite things. Ooh, best cereal. You're asking the question. All right, then, Todd. If you're going to ask the question to the audience, we got to answer that, too. All right, Dave, best cereal.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I don't eat cereal that much, but I would say, like probably Fruity Pebbles, something like that.
Ooh.
A little sugar in there.
Good choice. Okay, JMac?
Fruit Loops.
Fruit Loops. For me, I'm sorry, one of my all-time favorites actually is Corn Pops. I love Corn Pops. they hold in the milk for us. They stay crunchy for such a long time.
I don't know how far north the Buc-ee's gas stations have made it up north, but if you ever get far enough south and go into a Buc-ee's, they have something called beaver nuggets. Okay, they're basically steroids, so they're designed to eat like, just like you're eating caramel popcorn or something. But put those in a bowl and put milk on them. Trust me, you'll thank me later.
Ooh, okay. I like this. Okay, let's go through some of these. We got. Can I give away an unscented aftershave serum? Sure, you can, Heather.
I think that Lucky Charms is the correct answer to this question.
Ooh, yes.
My favorite as a kid was Frankenberry Crunch. I don't know if anybody knows that, but they used to put out these like 3 Halloween characters: Count Chocula, Boo Berry, Frankenberry Crunch. Frankenberry Crunch.
Oh yes.
I remember.
We have Sugar Bears. Yes, Oscar. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Captain Crunch. Fruity Pebbles. Captain Crunch. Double Chocolate Crave. Yeah, that one's the newer one. Peanut Butter Captain Crunch. Ooh. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Bucky's Nugget Cereal. Oh, Lather Yeti. Yes, he's in there. He knows it. Golden Grams all day. Oh, look at that. With chemicals or without. Well, oh, that's awesome. Yeah, there are so many great cereals. There's also Fruit Brute. Never heard of that one.
No, I haven't heard of that one.
Never heard of that one. Although I went into the Dollar Tree the other day, and they actually had $2 boxes of cereals like cinnamon. What's that one? Cinnabon cereal.
Oh,
I tell you, that is some tasty stuff right there.
That stuff was good.
Post O's. Apparently those are some old school ones. Post O's. They were actually really tasty too.
Yeah. I've seen at least 3 or 4 shaving soaps in my years in wet shaving that are scented after cereals.
Yep.
Katie's Bubbles has one Saturday morning. Oh my goodness.
Fruit Loops, I think.
Yes. Fantastic. Count Chocula. Yeah. I mean, even I don't know if any of you guys have tried the Nestle Quick One cereal that literally gives you chocolate milk after you're done eating the cereal.
No, it's a win.
Yeah, it's like genius. And actually, I was watching Shark Tank, and they had some guy who came on. This was an earlier on one, and he had a really great idea, but nobody gave him a deal. And I wonder if it's still out there. But he was selling flavored milk, like after cereal milk.
Yeah, so there's a lot of coffee places around Nashville that, well, I say a lot. There's a handful that do lattes with cereal milk. So in other words, it's like you might get a vanilla latte. You can get like latte with Cinnamon Toast Crunch milk.
Oh wow!
In the coffee. Yeah,
that's smart.
That would be good.
It is really good. It's smart. It is smart. Okay, Todd, give me a number between 1 and 24 for Heather's serum. She gave me away. Thank you, Heather.
Thank you, Heather.
All right, let's go with number 17.
Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8, 17. That's going to Ruben, the enabled shaver.
Congrats, Ruben. Holy smokes, it's warm in here. Whew.
You got to turn. You got the heat on?
I think the wife might have the heat on downstairs, yeah, and of course it's radiating up to the bathroom.
I'm sweating just thinking about that. I'm still wearing shorts out there. No, not for me. Yeah. Oh, another thing I wanted to say. I don't know if anybody has seen the cool label for Midnight Soiree for A&E. They just released a Halloween one, and from the nose of Ken, who was at the razor company yesterday, he gave it a sniff, and he said it's amazing. Like a really, really nice. Apparently, it's like green apple open. I guess bobbing for apples, so that makes complete sense. Yeah. But he says it's a fantastic one. So guys, check that out. I think after his description, that's what I'm going to be getting right after this. After I donate, I'm going to go get that. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's such a great cause, and man, we should do it twice a year. Honestly, though, no, twice a year it would be amazing. But it's such a great cause.
I think I get a hold of Mark like the beginning, like the middle August, and then to get just Todd, the beginning of August, just to put everything together, and then it's about about a month and a half process of just putting everything together and getting a hold of people and promoting it, and then even the best part is to get a hold of winners afterwards, and then getting all their stuff together to make sure they get everything. And other than that, but it's a nice process. Takes some time, but it's worth it. So
there you go. Definitely worth it.
Yeah.
Definitely. Okay, I'm going to go over it one more time. Or actually, you gentlemen, Todd, you want to go over the cause again and how to do stuff?
Yeah, so it's a fundraiser for childhood cancer research, and it's sort of associated with, what's the name of the bike ride?
It's a great cycle challenge.
Yeah, and so there's 20 different prizes that have been donated by a combination of artisans and vendors. Some of the prizes are large enough where it's just a gift certificate to one vendor. Some are a combination of different vendors and artisans, and it's totaling $2,200 in prizes. And so $5 gets your name in the drawings. So there's 20 different drawings, and as Dave said, we'll do that live, and you'll see us do the spin the wheel, on the Instagram live on Friday. But if you can go to takecareman.com or go to my Instagram here, you can see the post I did last night or earlier last week that will take you directly to the page, or you go to my bio in Instagram, click there, you'll see a link as well. But the easiest way, takecareman.com, it's at the top of the page, can't miss it. Click in there, you'll see all the prize packages and read more about it. And again, that reminder we've repeated several times, be sure when you donate in the comments area before you submit your donation, put in wet shaving and some type of contact information. Obviously, if you're watching this, you've at least got an Instagram handle, so put that in there. Or if you want to put a phone number where we can text you, you can do that as well, or an email, something like that. But a great cause, and to be clear, I put about 5% of the work in. Dave's 95% of the work in this project. Like, he puts his heart and soul in this, and so does Barb. And he's done this, these 4 years now, and it's a lot of work, reaching out. Like, nobody likes asking for, donations or asking artisans or, but Dave does it and puts these prize packages together, and then does all the work of like getting that out to the winners. And so I just admire him and his wife, for Barb, for all they've done for this cause over the last 4 years.
Yeah.
Thanks, Todd.
It's amazing.
It's just a win-win situation for everybody. I mean, the vendors and artisans are, put out their prizes and donations, and then the shaving community donates for a good cause, and we just have a good time doing it. And it's just the shaving community is great, and it's just a way to get a hold of everybody and to reach everybody. So, and Todd's really great too. He does more than 5% really, but
Ken, the Vintage Head Shavers, is letting you guys know, both you, Todd, and David, or anybody really, to join the Head Shavers Ball on Facebook. He's an admin, and he's happy to let you advertise the charity there. So
sure.
It's a Facebook group called the Head Shavers Ball. A bunch of good dudes. Not a lot of hair in that
No
group. Not a lot of hair at all. But
I'm getting there.
definitely don't go there to promote shampoo. But if you want to go and join, he would definitely happily let you guys advertise.
Okay.
Thanks a lot, Ken. You're amazing, dude.
Not much.
Yeah.
When
you go to takecareman.com and you click on the giveaway, it'll take you to actually what's a blog post. And if you're in a shaving group on Facebook that allows sharing and things like that, copy that link, paste it into Facebook, put it up there on the shaving group, because there's a gazillion shaving groups on Facebook, and other places. There's lots of shaving forums out there. I kind of stay away from them anymore, because I would always violate some rule that I didn't know was like rule 167 that I would miss out on. But if you know that you can post giveaways on those shaving forums, do that as well. Just share that out there if you would.
Yeah, and Todd's page that he puts out is fantastic, because you can just click on their link, every prize, and it takes you right to their page. if you click on Razor Company, their prize, and it takes you right to their webpage, and you could
That's
just.
awesome.
I mean, a lot of the vendors really like, artisans. They really like that a lot. It's just nice, for them, people to give them more traffic too if they want to look at the page. So.
That's
And
awesome. No, that's smart.
thanks to you guys for giving us some time to come on, and Jason for giving us time to come on. We really appreciate it. You've been big supporters of us each year we've done that, and we really appreciate it, because without a platform, nobody knows about it. So we really appreciate it.
Oh, geez, our pleasure, Jason. Jason is more than happy to do this stuff at any time. You guys are supposed to come on earlier. I think we were supposed to do it twice, but freaking COVID and other stuff, life comes and it always manages to put a damper on things. But I'm so glad you guys got, at least we still have like, what, 6-7 days?
Yep.
Yeah,
Still available
until Wednesday. Yeah, you got like 5 days, I think. Yeah, we got
Yeah, 5
time.
days.
So.
You're going till Thursday, David. You're sorry you're gonna have to work late on
Okay.
Thursdays. That's the thing.
Right.
Apologies, but it's going till
Okay.
Thursday, folks. Just get it in there. Donate. The more donations, the better. But don't, if you can do it today, do it today. I mean, it is the weekend. You really have nothing to do. You can mow the lawn tomorrow.
Yeah.
True.
For a lot of people, payday is probably Monday, because it's the last day of the month. So just put a little reminder in your calendar when that paycheck drops to take $5 out.
Or just check our stories, because we're going to be screaming it every day till the day's done. Check our stories out, and we will. Don't make me get the megaphone and hit everybody. I'll call it. All of America will hear me if I start letting the Portuguese vocals fly out.
I can hear.
But once again, thank you guys so much for
Thank you.
coming on. Thank you so much for doing what you guys do. This is truly amazing.
Yeah.
Thanks to your wife. I can't wait to see her and hear her story on I think you said Friday she's gonna be
she'll
on,
be
right?
there. Yep. Well, she'll be there.
So next Friday on Instagram, Take Care Man Insta page. So Todd's page, there will be a live at 8 p.m. Be a live drawing. If you happen to forget to put your name and you hear your name get called out and you didn't put any information or anything down, make sure you let them know that it was you, and don't forget to put that. That's the most important thing to win. And like I said, promote it. Let your families know. It's not even just for wet shaving. Just let's help the kids.
Yep.
And let's help with this amazing cause. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much, JMac, for coming on.
Thank you.
I appreciate you, brother. Thank you, everybody, for watching. We're going to call it a day. Have a great rest of your weekends. And don't forget, go donate. Have a good one, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
See ya.
Good luck.